Look at other nations. They're still beheading. They're still stoning. Look at in 1864, my forefathers, my foremothers were emancipated because of Judeo-Christian values. Now, they want to kill the babies even after they're born. How horrid. See, those people don't deserve our votes. I don't care if they're black, white, green, purple. And we cannot be tricked by their rhetoric because they don't believe in the Constitution. They don't believe in it. And see, we have to realize, like George Washington said, the power under the Constitution will always rest with the people. And this is our job, to teach our young people the principles of liberty, the principles of freedom, the principles of morality. And we will win because God is on our side. I believe that totally. So, my message today, as always, keep the fight. Stay vigilant. Don't get weary. Don't get tired, and don't give up. God has given us a breath of fresh air. We have a pro-God, pro-life, pro-Israel, and pro-gun president. Yes, we do. Now, we may not understand everything he does because he's from New York. And I understand that. So we're going to hang in there. We're going to hold tight. And we're going to keep supporting him because we want him back in 2020. Do you agree with me? We want him back. And look at how the crazies are coming out of the woodwork. That one in Texas, Beto Boo. I mean, nuts, just nuts. Nuts. But you see, we had a godless heathen in the White House for 8 years. And some of you in here may have voted for him because you said, well, it's time for a black person. They beat y'all down with that white guilt. Don't ever let that happen again. Don't ever, ever. Character does count. Morality does count. We have to undo some of the godlessness that Obama did when he was in office. We have to undo, yeah, well, you know, I just don't respect them. I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for him either time. And I was highly disappointed that he won because I call him a nightmare. But my daughter and I didn't go around screaming, hollering, foaming at the mouth like these crazy godless heathen are doing. I mean, they are fit to be tied. And now the Attorney General, William Barr, what did he say? Time to investigate. The shoe is on the other foot. And they are going crazy. But so what? Let them get some of what they're always dishing out. And this is legitimate. All of this Russian collusion, they're still in a state of they couldn't believe that Hillary lost. That's right, Hillary. I'll never forget Ambassador Stevens and those brave men. I'll never forget that. I have a long memory. A long memory. And if she'll do that to them, she'll do it to you. And those people, like her, are in it for the dollars. They're not in it to uphold our Constitution. They are not in it to look out for the general welfare of the average citizen. They're in it to make deals, and they're in it to make money. And we must realize that that's the swamp. That's the swamp. That's how I define it. And see, our president has enough money that they can't buy him. He's used to money, but he loves this country. And I'm sure that every one of you in here loves this country. Where's my friend Susan that drove all the way from Jersey? That's my friend, too. That's right. Drove all the way from Jersey. And if you admire my ring, see this pretty ring? She gave this to me quite a while ago. That's what a friend is for. And you see, my friends, it's not about black. It's not about white. It's not about any of that. It's about red, white, and blue. That's what it's about. Red, white, and blue. And listen, we have a lot to be proud of in this country. You know, this country wasn't built by perfect people. They did make mistakes. But because of our Judeo-Christian values and traditions, we have tried to correct some of them. But one thing for sure, this is an exceptional nation. That's why we have immigration problems. Does Saudi Arabia have any immigration problems? Nicaragua, Venezuela, Haiti, Cuba? No, they want to come here. I watch the border wars, and I see what, border wars, that's the name of the program. Watching the people at the border, trying to make sure drugs don't come in, et cetera. This doesn't come in. They're trying to get here, and some of them, yesterday I was watching it, and one young man was born here, but he was deported. And he said that he's having such a hard time in Mexico. He wants to come back to the United States. I felt sorry for him, but illegal will always be illegal. Amen. Respect our laws, respect our country, and learn our language. Learn our language. I'm tired of having to push one for English. I'm tired of that. And I'm tired of all of that other stuff in between that I don't understand. I am an American. I was born here in America. And I love this country because this country has given me opportunities I wouldn't have in other places. And I'm big enough, old enough, and smart enough to know that. We have Africans in our community. Why? Because America provides for them what they can't get in their own home. We have people from Russia. Why? Because they have opportunities here. I've met people from all over the world, Ukraine, all of those places. And usually they're very patriotic, not like ill. I mean, she is a very evil person. And I'm glad our president had the gumption to call for her to resign. May not happen. And you know, my daughter keeps wondering why Nancy Pelosi won't get her off the Foreign Affairs Committee. That's probably because she's saying the things that Nancy Pelosi once said. Because I believe Nancy Pelosi is just as evil as she is. Yes. Just as evil. Just as godless. What does that mean? I have 2 minutes? Okay, I have to learn how to read signs. I mean, she's sitting so somber and, you know, holding this up. I said, what is that? Oh, now I know. Okay, all right, I got it. No, but you have to do what you have to do. But I didn't understand what you were doing. So I wanted the clarification. So my friends, I love America. I love the United States of America. And I'm sure that you do too. Let's teach our young people. You know, last week we were in Middleborough. And there was a young man, Antonio, there, who would not participate in something that was ungodly in his school. So they're giving him a hard way to go, but he had parents that transferred him. So I made sure I acknowledged him, because every time I see young people, I say, thank you, God. The future is being taught that liberty, that freedom, is here in America like no other place in the world. And then we have those who are coming behind us who will fight for these principles, fight to keep us away from socialism. Like our president said, we were born free, And we are going to remain free. Bernie Sanders can go someplace. Okay, I see the sign that says time. God bless you. God bless every one of you. And please, remember, fight for America.
Croc TV.